Good morning to all of you. I am getting ready to leave. It's 12:44. I'm getting ready to take my sister to the Dunkin' Donuts, not too far from my house. Okay, turns out my sister left with my grandma. I spent like 30 minutes getting ready for no reason. But hey, if we're going somewhere else later today, I guess I'm ready. Seeing as it's bright and sunny outside and doesn't look like it's gonna rain for a couple hours, I'm going to clean off the rest of my truck because it's still kind of nasty, as you guys saw yesterday. Alright, I'm just sitting out back. Basically, what had happened with the truck was, well, I successfully cleaned it. That's the good news. The bad news was that I had to tear apart the, basically the whole tailgate to get to it, because all the sand had gone up inside of the tailgate, and it was like gunking up the tailgate release. So I had to fix that, and then I also had to put it back together, and I had to spray the truck down again. And then while the thing was taken apart, I sprayed water down the inside and then let it hang upwards a little so the water would run out. And then I did it probably about 5 more times, and I think I got most of the sand out. If I didn't, then there's a lot more sand left. I think there's still some rocks in there though, because I couldn't get them through the holes in the bottom. It's not even yet midday, and it's reached 31 degrees Celsius, or 88, as you saw. That's really hot. It's actually hot enough to make my phone go into overheating mode, basically, where I could only make emergency calls. So weird, I've got like a little headache. I don't know why. That lizard was so small, as you guys saw. I had a dime right next to it. That's like the smallest coin. And hilariously enough, that thing was, like the dime looked huge next to it. Wow, that was loud. Alright, sorry about that. I left YouTube going. Anyways, but yeah, that lizard was so small. My sister managed to get it. Apparently, there were a couple. One she didn't get, and that one she did get. So, that's kind of funny, though. It's kind of late, but I could do the lunch, late lunch. Alright, actually, as I walked out there, I was told that we were going to be leaving to see my dad. So I'm going to plug my phone in and get as much charge on it as I can. Because, I mean, it's kind of low, 44%, and I don't know. The service is there kind of iffy in some parts of the building, so I just don't want to be like, I don't want my phone dead before we get home. I think we're going to dinner afterwards. Alright, we're leaving now. We are once again here at the Cheddars restaurant, and it's looking like, well, in the background you can tell, it's looking like it's going to storm this way and over there. The view from here looks like it's right in front of that building. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually right in front of that little yellow building. Well, little from here, but that's pretty cool. Alright, as you saw, we had dinner first. After dinner we went to the Moffitt Cancer Center, and we were there for, I think, about 3 hours, because it's pretty late now. So we left around, I think it was like 7:30 or 7 from dinner, so we were there for quite a while. So that happened, and then we got there. I showed you the rainbow in front of the building, as you saw, and that was pretty much where it left off last, because my phone was dying rapidly because of the bad service in that area. It was like at 44% after dinner, and then because I didn't get a full charge out of it, so it's like 44% after dinner, and then went there and used it to just normal use. and it was still dying. So I wanted to conserve the like the 8% of battery all the way to home, and turns out as soon as we got home, it was like at 3-4%. So I had to charge it, plug it in, everything. So it's now pretty late. I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. By the way, my dad, he's doing up and down. He's got like some sort of cough or something, and he just had a procedure done, so on his back, his lumbar, and every time he coughs, like it causes a headache, and it's annoying. So, I mean, I don't blame him for not trying to cough, but everyone keeps saying to cough, but he can't really because he just had a lumbar procedure, and it's bad to cough with the patch on the back, because they put a patch over the spinal fluid kind of entry hole, I guess you would say, and it keeps it from leaking out and everything. So he had a procedure like that, and every time he coughs now, because it's the cerebral spinal fluid, it causes a headache, so it's kind of annoying. But anyways, other than that, I think he's doing okay. He's just having a lot of stuff done all at once. I kind of wish they had spaced it out a little more, but you know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and good night to all of you. By the way, if the company or any employees of the company Cheddars happens to see this, I would like you to know that I am thanking you. So, like, whether you work for the same Cheddars I go to or not, I thank you all for working for Cheddars, because, especially the ones that I go to, because my dad has ordered, wanted Cheddars restaurant food because their food is so good. So thank you guys so much for being a restaurant, putting a lot of effort towards making your exquisite craft of food. You guys are Scratch Kitchen, and you guys do it great. So I just wanted to know, thank you. I think he pretty much has Cheddars every time we go. We'll always pick up like a meal to go to take it to him after Cheddars. And that's been, I think, every time we've gone so far. So, I mean, even the times that we haven't all gone as a family. Even my mom and sister went to, my mom, grandma, and sister went, and they took some food over. So, I mean, you know, Cheddars, you're doing something right, because your food tastes great. So keep it going. Honestly, thank you, because my dad, he's in the hospital, and your food tastes amazing. So it's kind of helping his spirits, I'm hoping. So, anyways, that's all I just wanted to say. But anyways, good night to all of you.